Welcome to the Simple Software Training University video number 208, using the template field type. In this video we will go over the template index field type and how to configure templates to match various strings of characters. So first we'll open Simple Index, and I have a sample job set up in this folder on the desktop, so we'll open that as a base to start setting up our templates. So now that I have that open, I'll go into the job options and then to the index tab. So any field that has the template field type will allow you to type in text in the keyboard with anything that matches the template that we'll go over. So we set up a type template, and then we fill in the template that we want the pattern to match in the template field. So we can type in whatever we want here, or we can use the Set button to get a more detailed view of the template options. So in the template editor, we see that we have a variety of different characters that we can use in the legend at the top. So asterisk stands for any character, be it numeral, letter, or other characters such as period or comma. A pound or hash sign stands for any number 0 through 9. The letter A stands for any letter, capital A through Z or lowercase a through Z. Capital X is any letter or number, which is any numeral or letter, excluding all outside characters, again, such as periods or commas. The question mark is an optional character that you put at the end of the template to give you optional characters, either 0 through the total number of question marks that you use. Now, any other character that you use will match the character exactly. So a B will match B, a Z will match a Z, a 9 will match 9, and so on. So anywhere in the template that you want to put a non-standard character from Simple Index, you can put that character and it'll match it exactly. If you want to match a character exactly that's in the standard Simple Index template characters, you can put a backslash before it. So if you want to find an actual pound or hashtag, you can put a backslash hash and it'll find that specific character. Now you create your templates in the template field editor here. So if I want to find a 7-digit number, I put 7 pound signs. So now that I have my template here, if I want to test to make sure I set up my template right, I can put the value I want to find in the sample text and hit test, and it pulls up the matching text that it first finds. So if I put 8 characters here, or 8 number hashtags, pound signs here, and hit test, it doesn't find anything because there's no 8-digit numbers in the sample text. And if I add a 0 to this, and hit test, and finds it. Now it'll find the first thing in the sample text, or the first thing that you type as a template match. So if you have multiples, it'll match all of them. So if you want to be able to type any number 4 through 7, you can type 7 and then a pipe, and that separates between multiple templates. And then you always want to go longest to shortest. So now we'll put 6 pound signs, and then a pipe, and then 5, and then 4. And then we can type any 4, 5, or 6-digit number into the template field. And when we test that, it finds the first 7-digit number that appears. Now you can also mix and match templates, so I could search for a 2-letter, and then a B, D, and then 3 pound signs, and 3 optional characters. And then maybe I want a different template that searches for 4 pounds, or 4 numbers, and then 3 numbers. So that way I can type either of these possible values. Now, of course, the templates work for OCR and barcode as well, which I've gone over in other videos. You can also have as many templates as you'd like, as long as it's 256 characters long in the template field. Now we also have some predefined templates. that you can find here. So we have date, which practically matches any date format, including written out dates where the month is spelled out, 2- and 4-digit years, numerals, slashes, basically any date. Date 2 recognizes any numeric date format with a 2-digit year, and date 4 is any numeric date format with a 4-digit year. So these two you can use to find specific ones, or you can use date to just find anything you want. And it uses a pretty advanced regular expression to find all those date formats. Social Security number allows you to not have to type the full Social Security number, as you see down here. Or money finds any U.S. money without the dollar sign, including the cents. So any amount of digits, then the decimal or period, and then 2 digits. Phone is most common U.S. phone number formats. So let's set up a couple templates here. And then we can also label the field so we know what the template that's required for the field is when we're typing it in. And we'll set up a few so we can see what this looks like in standard practice. And then maybe you want to try one with multiple values. Another good thing the Set button with the template editor is good for is seeing the full field so you can see everything that you're typing in instead of in a small field. And then this one, we want to be able to type. So in this one, we'll type /A. And then we'll either be able to type ABC or 1, 2, 3 into this field. Now, if we make the field required, then it won't allow you to save with the field blank. So with the template, you can make sure that everyone is typing the correct value and not skipping over anything with very tight control. So now in this field, we can type any 7-digit number. And we see that it shows up red if it matches the template, and blue, or I'm sorry, it shows up blue if it matches the template, and red if it doesn't. Or type out the full value. And we also have an automatic date formatter that'll format the dates all to uniform format, which is a really good way to combine the ability to type whatever date you want, but to output a uniform date format so anyone could type the date as they feel fit. So in the numbers 4 through 7, I can type any numbers 4 through 7. So it stays blue all the way through 7, and then once you get to 8, it turns red. And then this one, but no other numbers or characters. Now, if you try to save something where the template isn't correct, it'll warn you and say, you must correct this problem before saving because the template field requires that it match exactly. Now, in the templates, we can also use regular expressions, which are a more advanced way to have multiple variables in the template. Regular expressions are a common format that's used in a variety of different applications, and it gives you a really robust control over what you can find and how on the page. Now, there's a variety of different tools and capabilities and information about regular expressions on the internet, so I urge you to take a look and find out what you can about regular expressions to make your templates more advanced. Now, if you want all of the fields to be templates using regular expressions, then you check this, and all the templates must be regular expressions, whether they be of the template field type or any other fields that use templates such as OCR and barcode. But if you just want to use one or more fields, but not all fields as a regular expression, you can do that by setting up a field and then putting 3 carets, which is Shift 6, and that will use a regular expression in this field instead of the standard simple index character set. Now, another thing I wanted to mention is I said that pipes separate between multiple templates. If you aren't familiar with the pipe, it is your shift backslash. So when you hold shift and hit backslash, it'll put it in a pipe. That's the end of the Simple Software Training University video number 208, using the template field type. We've seen how to use the template to find a variable or variables based on a variety of different manually created and pre-made templates, including regular expressions.